Back in 2017, while scrolling across my Facebook feed, I struck upon this. Intrigued and fascinated by the photos, I took a screenshot and dived deeper. I knew I had to do this. It remained saved in my Google Keep, waiting to be archived someday. Nongriat and its clear waters compelled me to sway amidst the abode of clouds, Meghalaya. This is not a trailer like I have been posting for my older travel series, but this is a brief description of the journey. So, 4 couples on 4 motorcycles signed up. Aditya and Payal, Orgha and Ekta, Oyan and Kasturi, and me and my love Priyanka. Ma Durga decided to come at the right time, offering a bunch of leaves for the vacay. It was Chaturthi when we left the city of joy at its most joyful time, trying to find our happiness amidst the clouds. Kolkata to Siliguri was a route I had done numerous times before, and every time it surprised me in a different way. 16 hours and a tired body was ready to ride to Guwahati the next day. Coronation Bridge, or the Bridge to Heavens as I call it, had to be admired, with the evergreen Tista here hiding itself as the valley turns. The roads were good, but 500 kilometers of good roads become monotonous, so the authorities decided to keep a few rough stretches to massage your tired muscles. Whew! With 1100 kilometers, we reached Guwahati and the mile-munching days were gone. Highway lovers, it's time to change the theme and lean onto the curves the mountains have to offer. Drop a gear and burn the less used rubbers. Indeed, the roads from Guwahati to Shillong were butter smooth. Though the angle of banking could have been better at some places, I bet you won't miss the fun. For most travelers to Meghalaya, Shillong is a night halt for sure. But a state like Meghalaya is hard to cover in one go, especially for people like us on short leaves. Anyways, you can't miss Umiam Lake on the way. It was beautiful and vast. Short of time, we headed straight to Cherrapunji for the night and camped at Shohra View Lodge. It was colder than usual, 8 degrees at night to be precise. Eve and Stripe. None of us can forget those 4-legged friends, and the evening parties around our tents and campfire are memories to cherish. Our camping place was in the middle of nowhere, but gave a wonderful view of Cherrapunji from far. The clouds played along all day as we rode across Cherrapunji. We visited a few caves, but were too late to visit the tallest plunge of India. Moonlight and long exposures kept no Kali Khai captured in my lens, but my naked eye still yearns to see it. Maybe next time. There's actually a brighter side to missing a few places. You have to visit it again to cover it all. And then came the day when that note in Google Keep could be archived. Starting with a food fiesta, we watched how pork chops were made and savored them with some good coffee. The food at this restaurant at Cherrapunji was delicious. Tirna village, 16 kilometers away from Cherrapunji, was the starting point of the Nongriya trek. We trekked through a few quaint villages amidst a lively jungle full of pineapples and butterflies. There were too many hanging bridges and natural root bridges to get excited. But 3,700 steps later, you meet a small waterfall that passes underneath the double-decker root bridge. A marvel to watch. Nongriat had a lot more to offer, and so we headed to the natural swimming pool where you would have to be spellbound by its clear waters. Yeah, yoga poses everywhere. We had some great fun. Settled at a homestay just beside the double-decker root bridge. I find it hard to explain how the ambient sound of the waterfall in the evening with a hot bowl of Maggi and coffee felt like. The next morning got us trekking back up to Tirna and back to Cherrapunji. We had Doki on our minds, and in spite of quite a few jolts, we reached Snopten late at night. Reaching your destination after sundown always mystifies your surroundings, and we were eager to see the clear waters of the Umangot River with the sunrise. We relaxed in the river, took a few crazy shots and enjoyed a walk across the hanging bridge as well. Somewhere down the line, I missed you guys, Orgo and Ekta. Shnopding, a bit away from Doki village, was definitely a much better place to camp and relax. Time flew like the blink of an eye, and even before I had started to soak myself under the spell of Meghalaya, the trip was coming to an end. All these awesome moments and more came with quite a few twists. A broken motorcycle to be carried on a truck, and a broken throttle cable with 3 hours on the clock for a train to catch. Life has its own ups and downs, and so has every journey. This is One Living Life with The Living Lives signing off for now. This was just the trailer. There's a story to tell. Oh, did you know the total cost of this trip for 2 people for 9 days, inclusive of fuel, food, stay and every other small little thing, amounted to just 14,000? Episodes and details coming soon. Stay tuned.